Neuroplasticity. What is it? And how does it work? Let's take a peek into the science behind Arrowsmith. The concept of neuroplasticity has been around for nearly a century now. The simplest definition of this concept is the brain has the ability to change. It can create new neural pathways. The brain can change its physical structure, and it can also change its functional organization. And the best thing is, neuroplasticity works right across our lifetime. Another way of looking at the concept of neuroplasticity is the brain is transformed by what it does most. The exciting thing about this is we have control over our own brains and how they change. So how does Arrowsmith use neuroplasticity? Well, we've embedded 5 principles of neuroplasticity into our cognitive program. The first principle that Arrowsmith uses is targeted stimulation. It targets a specific cognitive function of the brain and then stimulates that by asking the brain to do the cognitive exercise over and over and over again. Remember, the brain is transformed by what it does most. The second principle that we use is novelty. We ask the brain to do a cognitive exercise that it hasn't done before, so it grabs our attention. And as the brain gets used to that, or adapts, we add in another principle. The third principle is complexity. As the cognitive exercise is no longer novel at a particular challenge point, the program becomes a little harder, so it is a workout for the brain. However, it is never too hard. We never give a participant something they cannot achieve. This means that the brain is using the next or the fourth principle, effortful processing. The brain is repeating an exercise that is neither too easy nor too hard. It is just right. The brain is challenged and can master what it is doing. This allows the brain to use the fifth principle, sustained engagement. The brain is working over and over and over again. It is totally engaged in working on an exercise that is just right. And this leads to neuroplastic change. Would you like to learn more? Arrowsmith has a guide to neuroplasticity. You can find it here.